Thank you so much for being here. My name's Patty. I work with Hackworks, and we're really excited to be part of the hackathon portion. So to those of you that have been here all day, thank you very much. And it was a really interesting day of learning about the power of the data that we've been talking about. And now we kind of flip our minds into more of an action-oriented mindset. And we're really excited to see what it is that you can make out of this data. So welcome. Introduce yourself.
Yeah. Hi everyone, I'm Stuart. I'm working at Environment Canada on the supercomputer, so you can ask me lots of tech questions. I'll be around as a mentor. And this is our first shot at a hackathon, so thanks a lot for coming, and I hope it works out well. We'll see how things go, and I'll get into some details now. Right, so we have some themes. So there's not a lot of requirements for your projects, but you do need to use some of our open data, you may have guessed. We also have 4 themes for you to choose from. There's the Earth and Us, and this is where you're going to use not just our climate data, but you're going to kind of mix it with economics or sociology if you can, and try to gain new insights about how humanity is interacting with the planet. There's new audiences, so we're looking to find new audiences for our data. So think, who is maybe not using our data at all right now? And you might come up with an idea to promote that. This could be youth or students or underserved communities, be creative. Warning danger ahead is about, urgencies and emergencies and severe weather patterns, and how do we maybe warn people, and how do we do that? There's Artify the Earth, the last one. So here is you're going to take our data and just do something neat and creative about it. It could be visual, it could be music, it could be something artistic, and there's not much of a technical requirement there. It just has to be basically an art project somehow with our data. Et aussi, tous ces infos sont sur nos Slack. Alors, en français, c'est notre monde de la Terre. Alors, on combine les données des sciences de la Terre et les données météo avec des infos sociologiques et économiques pour générer des nouvelles perspectives. On veut aussi trouver des nouveaux publics. Alors, trouver des nouvelles applications pour un public varié qui ne se soucie pas tellement des données de la Terre et des données météorologiques, comme les jeunes, les étudiants, les non-experts. Il y a aussi attention, danger imminent. Alors, analyse les données et la météo pour surveiller les catastrophes naturelles et les phénomènes associés aux risques pour la santé. Et finalement, une représentation artistique de la Terre, si vous êtes un artiste un peu, ou peut-être un musicien. Alors, interpréter nos données pour faire un projet d'art. Yeah, there's the themes.
We're going to fight over this, nonstop, me and you. So all this information, as Stuart mentioned, is going to be put on Slack. So the first stop is if you haven't already signed up to the Slack channel, that has been emailed out to you. If you haven't joined it, please do join it. We will be sharing information with you throughout the duration of the hackathon. And in addition to the people that we have in the room here, we also have people who are participating remotely from across Canada. So if you're looking for additional team members outside of who's in the room as well, you can tap into additional people elsewhere. But do check in on the Slack channel for more information. So we'll speak a little bit to the schedule of what we're going to be doing here between now and the end of Wednesday. And like I said, there's a lot of really small words on there, so this will be posted in full on the Slack channel. But the key parts are the beginning and the end. And so you're at the beginning, you made it to this point. That's a great accomplishment so far. After this, we're going to have, dinner's going to be served. And we're going to be doing some team formation. So if you already have a fully set team, teams have to be between 2 and 6 people in size. If you are still looking for people to join your team, or if you're looking to join a team with others, then if you're here in the room, then we'll gather at the back and we'll just do some introductions, maybe do some speed pitching for people who have ideas and are looking to recruit team members. And then we'll also be looking to do some team formation on Slack as well. Throughout the event, we'll have people both here in the room that are mentors and also people that are mentoring online throughout. And so they'll be here and then they'll answer questions. I will ask a quick question. Are there any mentors in the room right now that can maybe raise their hands? Awesome. So maybe we'll get you up afterwards to just do a quick introduction. Tomorrow, so the venue is open all evening and throughout the night and all day tomorrow, and then Tuesday night and into Wednesday. We'll have breakfast, lunch, dinner served tomorrow, mentorship throughout as well. And then on Wednesday, we'll have our breakfast, we'll have our lunch, and then we'll have submissions by 6 o'clock. So everyone needs to have their submissions in 6 o'clock Eastern time. And that will be, we'll talk a little bit about what submissions look like on an upcoming slide.
Yeah. Alors oui, c'est vraiment important. Les soumissions, c'est le mercredi à 18h. Ça, c'est le deadline pour ça. That's an important one.
So as I mentioned, teams are between 2 and 6 people. We do recommend, especially because such a diverse list of themes, and we have a really wide range of skill sets represented in the room. So we always see really strong submissions that come from teams that have a diversity of skills and thought. So maybe, when you're in that team formation mode and you're looking for team members, look for people that maybe come from art backgrounds or business backgrounds or environmental backgrounds or, and then, coding and tech backgrounds as well. And look for that diversity of skills throughout. And as I said, that we'll do team formation in person here afterwards. Once you have actually formed your team, we want to make sure that you are a team on the Hackworks platform. So that's where you would have registered. If you haven't yet registered on Hackworks and maybe you only registered earlier on Eventbrite for the forum and you're continuing to stay with us, then come find one of us at the registration desk and we'll help you get set up. But once you are a team, just send invitations to your team members to make sure that you're all on the same team on Hackworks.
I think that was, yeah.
And like we said, the submission is 6 o'clock on Wednesday. So what you're going to do is on Slack, you will find a submission template. And that is going to provide you the information that you need to submit for the judges to evaluate. We also strongly recommend, so because this hackathon is open up to the people in the room, but also to people participating virtually, we're not going to be doing demos in the room. All of your submissions are going to be uploaded onto Hackworks, and then the judges will evaluate them on Thursday. So we strongly recommend that you put together something that will show off your submission in a strong light. That could be visuals, it could be a video of your pitch, it could be, if you're doing a video, 2 minutes in length or shorter. It could also be, a poster of some sort, those things. So whatever it is that you need to communicate to the judges so that they can evaluate your submission without your input. And all of that is going to be uploaded onto Hackworks, and then they will evaluate that separately. So look for that template on Slack, and we'll communicate that in more depth there.
Et aussi, si vous avez besoin de l'aide avec faire un vidéo, je peux aider. Alors demandez-moi. If you need any help making the actual video, there's a whole bunch of open source software I can help you with that. Don't worry about it. Just come and ask.
Yeah. To that point, we also have a resource page that's going to be shared on Slack that gives you a lot of access to free tools, whether it's making video or visualization tools or various things like that. So we can help you out with that. A good first stop whenever you are thinking about what you're going to build is thinking about the evaluation criteria. So how are the judges going to be evaluating Again, this will be put up on Slack so you can read it in more detail, but of equal weighting, the judges are going to be looking at the ingenuity, so how innovative your solution is, the functionality of your solution, the user experience, the alignment with the theme. So you saw that we have the 4 themes, so it needs to align with one of them. Thank you. Technical implementation, and then the use of the data. And as Stuart mentioned, it does need to use at least one open data set. But if you are using multiple data sets, you're mashing up data, you're maybe using open and proprietary data in different and unique ways, then that would obviously increase the complexity of that and increase your scores there as well. Anything to add?
No, can't think of anything.
Okay. All right. So with that, to those of you here in the room and those across Canada participating remotely, we say let the hacking begin.
Yeah. Good luck.
Good luck. So the stream has now finished out to those across Canada, but we do have a couple things that we wanted to talk about.